Just think of myself as Floyd Mayweather, a person who had a dream, having fun, entertaining the world. This is what I do. I don't do things for likes or views. What I want the people to really know is this. And what they got to really know is this. I can really fight. So that's what you got to know.
Champs in the house. Let's go, baby.
Good.
30 seconds.
That's what you want?
Got a beautiful left hook. I like the way you prepared before. Just like that, Mike.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are putting in rigorous training as they gear up for their matchup. Tyson pushes himself in the gym, while his coach emphasizes that age doesn't define a fighter, highlighting how experience can make all the difference.
Raise his hands inside the ring. You want to prove when your age is just a number and what you have to overcome, the situation that you have to overcome in life, make who you are. And if Mike is here today because he overcame a lot of things in his life.
Mike Tyson pushes himself in training, demonstrating that boxing is in his veins and that his commitment remains unwavering, even as he continues to fight as Iron Mike.
Just one. Exactly. How can I touch you? Explode body shots.
You move before you move out. Beautiful, man. He can find you. He cannot find you. Very elusive. Just like that.
Eyes on him. You crush him with your eyes. Beautiful cross, man.
Tyson's coach manages his training with precision, combining tough workouts while avoiding overexertion to keep him powerful, alert, and fully ready for the fight. Even on his planned rest days, Tyson reaches out to his team, driven to keep training. He consistently pushes past his limits, prioritizing discipline over ease.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then they call all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handle the things. He's supposed to rest, but he changed the idea, and you're here to pushing in as much as we can, excited after the week, and here we are, ready to go, ready to go.
Yes. Low. Yes.
The extra sessions boost Tyson's confidence, assuring him that he's given his all and that his strength is still enough to pose a serious threat to any challenger.
Do 5-6 if you knock him out before. If was the fight was over. The fight was over. Then more you do is just extras. Michael home today, happy, confident, and knocking out. I did my thing. Now you're going to do conditioning. Can you imagine one more round, you're going to feel tired, exhausted? No, we did 4, and now we go to do something else or not.
Dance. Come and get me, Mike. Come on. There we go. That's it right there. Perfect. That's one. Good one. Nice. Go. Come and get me, Mike. Let's go. There we go. That's round yet. Yes. That's round yet. Let's go. Come on, Mike. There we go. Using those legs now. Good. Stay in your stance. Stay in your stance. Stay low. Stay ready. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Come on, Mike. Yes, sir. Put that ring off. Good. Stay low. Stay ready, Mike. Stay low. Stay ready. Hey, come on, Mike. There we go.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Mike is excited. He wants to be there. He wants to one more time entertain.
Gene Kilroy commends Tyson's approach, noting that true greatness emerges when a fighter surrounds themselves with disciplined, driven, and motivating teammates.
Up here at his gym and all, I like the guys he surrounded himself with. Nobody has an angle. The people, when I was with Ali, they couldn't make a bus reservation. They would tell Ollie, he a CIA, he undercover FBI guy. Ollie said, he's my guy. He does more for me one day than you would do in your whole lifetime. I was close. I was a white man accepted by the Nation of Islam. Jim Brown told me, you don't know how lucky you are. I used to sit with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To me, he was a great man. Minister Louis Farrakhan, I took him to Mike's house. It was a highlight of his life. But it's to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. But Mike Tyson learned from Casamata. Fear is like fire. What can burn your house down can...
Mike Tyson insists that he is still the same relentless and unstoppable Iron Mike he has always been.
It's a war.
Only left the alone.
You gotta really believe that. That's all I ever lived for. That's all I ever lived for. Doubt should be eliminated. You should be a doubt annihilator. My mentor gave me that little man. I want it all. No, I'm talking about it all. You be careful what you wish for. You might get it. You kill people in the ring, you should kill doubt in your mind and in your soul and your heart.
At the same time, Floyd Mayweather Jr. trains with absolute confidence, believing that no challenger can overcome him once he steps into the ring.
Fight hard as you want to fight. The results will always be the same.
We couldn't fight in L.A. Commissioner said, Floyd, don't hit him too hard. Go light on him. Take it easy on him. I said, well, L.A., y'all can't get this fight.
A lot of times when guys fight me, guys fight just to go the distance, to say, I went the distance with Floyd Mayweather. But guess what? Can't stop me. You name a fighter, the results, it's always the same.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. asserts that he ruled his generation and maintains that he is still ahead of nearly every active fighter in the sport today.
What's the difference? Don't worry.
I tell my kids, go out and build your own legacy like I did for myself. I was able to beat the best in my era. I'm still under.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. maintains that no matter how well an opponent trains or performs, the result is always the same. He comes out on top every time.
Hit the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit out. I mean, I think it's going to be crazy. And I think it's good for the sport of boxing. But I'm not worried. You can mark my word to this. I can guarantee you this. The results will always be the same.
Floyd Mayweather glides around the ring with remarkable speed, his hands striking with pinpoint accuracy and perfect timing.
Yeah.
Same way, she back. I'm so sweet with this shit. Talk like against life with this shit. Nobody would never be better than me. Come on.
Each of his combinations lands cleanly, showcasing reflexes that seem timeless and making every punch appear effortless. His agility and lightning-fast movements control the sparring session, proving that even beyond his prime, his speed is still unparalleled.
That's all just light work. No matter how old I am, I'm sweet with this shit. I'm sweet with this shit. No. Hunger. You back, I'm saying? Just right there.
Jeff Mayweather recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., explaining why the fight has drawn attention across the globe. He noted that the matchup is unusual, particularly because Floyd is stepping in as the younger fighter, a surprising twist given his long-standing dominance in boxing. This role reversal adds an intriguing dynamic, making the bout unlike anything fans have seen before. Each fighter has their own approach to timing and legacy, and neither is driven by petty strategy. While the event won't follow the rules of a traditional competitive fight, he believes the combined star power of Tyson and Mayweather is enough to captivate audiences worldwide. He also highlighted Africa as a region where the fight could have a particularly strong impact, appealing to passionate boxing fans eager to see two legends face off, even in an exhibition setting.
Floyd going in as the young kid in this fight.
Yeah.
Not used to that, right?
Not at this age.
Maybe Tyson was waiting for him to get old enough to take advantage of him, kind of like Floyd did with Manny, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tyson seems sure this is going to break all the records and be huge in Africa. Thoughts on that? I mean, obviously it's not going to be a real fight, so I mean, I'm sure the interest in Africa would be incredible, but do you think the overall interest worldwide is going to be there for an exhibition when, you know, we've seen what these guys have done on the exhibition circuit, or in Tyson's case, in the, you know, real fights, you know, we're not getting them at their best.
Well, I mean, I think that they are two of the biggest names in the history of boxing. People are going to pay for it.
He acknowledges that some fans are skeptical of exhibition matches, recalling past fights where outcomes were suspected to be arranged. These concerns might deter a portion of viewers. Still, Jeff points out that both Tyson and Mayweather are among the most recognizable names in boxing history, and sheer curiosity alone could generate strong pay-per-view numbers. That he also highlights the personal dynamic between the two fighters. Tyson's intensity and well-known rivalries could lead to genuine bursts of aggression, while Floyd's pride might drive him to perform in a commanding, theatrical way. In the end, it's this element of unpredictability that fuels interest, and that same unpredictability could make the event a commercial success on a global scale.
He didn't, you know, he had some kind of stipulation against the fight against Jake Paul. Floyd, same thing. People thought in some of his exhibition fights there was certain arrangements. If most people think arrangements are going to be made, do you think that that's going to turn some people off, or are they going to look past it and just, you know, hey, the two biggest names of, you know, maybe our generation?
I think that it's going to turn some people off. I mean, anything you do turns someone off. But I don't think that this fight is where I think this fight is going to do well.
What about, you know, Tyson's well known not to care too much for Floyd. So do you think that animosity is going to play in anything, arrangement or not? You know, Tyson's going to go out there and see what he can do to try to hurt him?
One of the most talked about aspects of the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. is their age. Tyson is approaching 59, while Mayweather is 48, both well past the typical prime years for a boxer. Boxing requires quick reflexes, explosive speed, endurance, and fast recovery, all traits that naturally decline over time. Despite this, both fighters enter the ring in remarkable condition, displaying agility, power, and control that continue to impress fans and analysts alike. Watching them in action almost feels unreal. Tyson still delivers sudden bursts of raw strength, while Mayweather moves with the speed, precision, and timing of a fighter decades younger. Their combination of experience, skill, and physical preparation produces moments that defy expectations, showing why the boxing world remains so fascinated. Even long after their peak, these athletes prove that discipline, rigorous training, and deep knowledge of the sport can keep greatness alive, reminding everyone why they are considered true legends.
The B, though, is less so a fight promotion and more so rights holders. They hold the global rights to HBO World Championship Boxing and a number of other Comcast events. Basically, their business is they lease out the rights for footage to old fights to different networks or entities. So it is a bit weird to see them involved in a fight which I would have to assume the cost would be close to 9 figures to stage. It's just honestly puzzling, but seeing there's apparently more information about broadcast partnerships to come, I guess we'll see soon who else is involved. But bottom line, why is this happening? Well, Tyson's last outing with Paul has set the groundwork to show just how big an exhibition fight can truly be. Now, exhibitions are a thing we've seen throughout the history of boxing. It's nothing new. Even the great Ali ended up in odd exhibitions for big paydays. Yet what Paul Tyson showed is you can take a fighter like Tyson who doesn't have...
Yet, beneath all the excitement, there's an element of absurdity. Exhibition bouts like this rarely involve true competition. They are largely about spectacle and profit. Streaming platforms and media outlets are fully aware of the drawing power of these money fights, and financial gain is often the main driver. When legendary fighters come out of retirement primarily for profit, it raises questions about where sport ends and entertainment begins. Some critics argue this trend undermines the purity of boxing, turning a disciplined, intense craft into a high-ticket show. Still, audiences are captivated, drawn by the meeting of different eras, the fighter's history, and their undeniable charisma. There's a thrill in watching what their bodies can still accomplish decades later, even when common sense suggests they shouldn't perform at this level. At the same time, it's impossible to overlook the commercial motives behind such exhibitions, or the reality that age remains an unavoidable factor in a sport built on speed, precision, and reflexes.
Some of the biggest numbers seen in the last decade. The quality of the fight itself doesn't matter because, hey, you're already watching. And at a guess, that's exactly what they're going to try to do here. In the press release, they didn't really talk about how great of a fight it's going to be, rather how robust their promotional campaign will be, with weekly premium storytelling, which, of course, probably will do numbers. And they didn't just choose Tyson and Mayweather because they're two massive names. No, the two have pretty historic beef. Although the two once upon a time seemed to have a pretty good relationship, it soured over 2 decades ago when Tyson believed Mayweather played a role in a police raid on his Las Vegas home. Although there's never been any concrete evidence of it, this is what is thought to have started their beef. Probably the most famous and public spat between the pair came in the mid-2010s, when Mayweather was calling himself the greatest ever, and quite clearly Tyson disagreed.
Ani Nelson recently offered his perspective on the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather, explaining why some retired legends return to the ring even after their peak years. He observed that, at 48, Mayweather still moves with remarkable speed, precision, and power, often appearing sharper and younger than expected, especially during training sessions. Tyson, nearing 59, also shows impressive physical condition, though differences in style and agility remain noticeable. Nelson emphasized that beyond fan reactions, whether excitement or criticism, these athletes are human, with responsibilities and pressures. Retirement doesn't eliminate financial concerns, family obligations, or the drive to stay relevant in a world that celebrates past achievements. For both Mayweather and Tyson, exhibition matches offer a chance to combine their skill with financial gain while reminding the world of their legendary careers.
Against Floyd Mayweather, this guy was unbeaten as a fighter. He still physically has ring craft. He still physically can move about the ring and do what he has to do. I think for Mike Tyson, he's going to be very frustrated. He will want to lay a shot on him to get rid of him. But unfortunately, you slow down, Father Time gets the better of us all. And even though I think when it comes to a fan's favourite, I'm quite sure most of the fans would love to see Mike Tyson put Floyd in his place. And that's probably what will be the attraction as well. But you've got to remember, Mike Tyson's 59 years old. You've got to remember, Floyd Mayweather is still hitting the bag in the gym. He's still moving around, even though he's 48.
At the same time, there's a larger discussion around age and the risks involved. Boxing is a demanding sport, and reflexes naturally decline over the years. Even legends who appear strong and fit can't escape the reality that the body ages, making any return to the ring inherently risky. Still, these exhibitions attract massive attention and revenue, with streaming services and promotions often prioritizing the financial draw of money fights over competitive integrity. That Nelson's view strikes a balance between admiration and realism. Watching these icons perform at a high level is undeniably impressive, yet it also highlights the human side of boxing, where legacy, livelihood, and personal ambition intersect, creating events that are as much about storytelling and profit as they are about sport.
These guys are individuals, their fathers, their brothers, or whatever, and they still want to earn a massive chunk of money. Where's Mike Tyson? Whatever they're getting paid. Where's Mike Tyson at 59 going to earn this kind of money? Where's Floyd Mayweather at this time of life going to make this kind of money? It doesn't matter what we say about legacy. These guys are still going to live. These guys are still thinking, you know what, I'll take the heat, I'll take the criticism, but you know what, my bank account's all right, my family's all right. And I know it's crude, and I know it takes the shine off it, but that's real talk. So these guys are now in a position where where people want to pay them a lot of money to fight each other. It's against somebody they don't like. So again, ego's going to get the better of common sense. With Mike, as far as
that wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more in the next one.